Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is KidHardcore and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be discussing a couple of things. Number one, so I have switched to I'm trying to switch into a different video editing software. I'm moving up, I'm getting like a huge ass upgrade from Windows Movie Maker to Sony Vegas Pro 15. And it's such a big upgrade to my video editing skills, to the point where it's from Windows Movie Maker to a simple, easy learning, like just simple, really simple editing software, to a somewhat much more hard, complicated Sony Vegas Pro editing software that takes a long time to learn about every feature that is there to offer. And so I might, like the videos might come out a little bit slower because of the whole because of me trying to learn Sony Vegas Pro. But if I have to make a video at some point, then I will keep using Windows Movie Maker, and I might use Sony Vegas for any last minute changes or anything like that. Or like any more edits that Windows Movie Maker doesn't have, but Sony Vegas Pro does have, and then I will upload them. And so far, what I've learned about Sony Vegas Pro is like the best part, I believe, is the whole you can render your video to a higher quality. Because usually I record in 1080, 30 frames per second. Sometimes if my computer does end up kind of being not want to work a certain day, he wants to be slow, I do end up going 720, 30 frames per second. But with Sony Vegas Pro, I can now make that 720, 30 into 1080, 60. Just as simple as that. I can even make it into a 4K video, but I think I'm going to stick with 1080 60 for right now. So I just want to give you guys a quick heads up that the videos might come out a little bit slower than usual. I might just give the trailers a little bit of a break because I'm kind of busy with learning the newest software, and that's about it. Now the big thing that I want to talk about is Treyarch's somewhat success at Comic-Con 2018, at the San Diego Comic-Con 2018, and that they have released or announced a special edition, a Pro Edition actually, of Black Ops 4, which is also called the Mystery Box Edition, and it pretty much includes everything in the game, like the actual game, a comic book, a fucking puzzle, and I believe the actual mystery box from Black Ops 4 Zombies that we get to see in the Voyage of Despair trailer, which, by the way, it was just amazing. The whole Voyage of Despair and the 9 trailer all at once was just, it was so good. And then today, again, or as you guys might see this tomorrow or the other day, they also did release a Blood of the Dead trailer, which was, it wasn't really much of a trailer. It was more like an intro cutscene reveal, but yeah, still some of a trailer, and that was actually really interesting. I love the fact that this is taking place between Zetsubo no Shima and Gorodkovi, where we complete the Zetsubo Easter egg, and I believe it was Dempsey who was talking to Nikolai that his doppelganger was next, but then Richtofen interrupts him, saying that they need to do they need to make a quick stop first, and that quick stop happens to be Mob of the Dead remake, Blood of the Dead. And then when you go to Revelations and try doing I don't think you even need to do the Easter egg, but If you go to like the Mob of the Dead section, there is a good chance that you will hear quotes from like between Richtofen and Dempsey, where Dempsey is trying to persuade Richtofen to tell the group what happened when they visited Mob of the Dead. And when that dialogue was going on, I bet you, like, I was confused. Like, they never went to Mob of the Dead. I don't remember them going to Mob of the Dead. But the Blood of the Dead is actually them, is actually them visiting Mob of the Dead, I think for the very first time, somewhat, that we've seen. And so it's really cool. I'm kind of expecting to see if we can if the players can be doing the original Mob of the Dead Easter egg. However, that might be a problem considering that we can't really break the cycle because the original Mob of the Dead characters won't be in the goddamn map, or they might be in some in one of the freezers that we can see in the Mob of the Dead intro cinematic, which we got to see Misty. I'm pretty sure that's Misty. That's like 100% Misty in that freezer when Nikolai looked into it. And but maybe we get to see the original Easter egg happen again. And then I'm also wondering if we get to do the original Easter egg as well as the a new Easter egg with the Origins crew, like them trying to get off Mob of the Dead into Revelations, and we all know that they do get off the island because they needed to go to Gorodkovi to get Nikolai's soul. So I want to see two possible done Easter eggs. But chances are of us doing the original one is not going to happen because I believe we do need the original crew, the original Mob of the Dead crew for that. But yeah, so why is this a success? It is because with the whole Black Ops 4 Zombies panel, the trailers, and everything, people seem to forget the downfall of the pre-order thing of Black Ops 4. People seem to forget about the downfall of the Black Ops Pass, the Black Ops Pass, to where it is only available if you pre-order the Digital Deluxe Edition, the Digital Deluxe Enhanced Edition, or the Pro Edition. And it is not available for a solo purchase anymore, like it was with Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 3, and whatever, Modern Warfare 3. It wasn't. It's no longer a solo purchase. It is now in a bundle, and so if you guys happen to have pre-ordered just the game itself, the $60 version, then you're not going to get the Black Ops Pass. As for right now, I still believe that in the future, the Black Ops Pass will be a solo purchase. At some point, I'm not sure when. It might not even be a thing when the game does release, but sometime in the future, I still believe that it can be a standalone purchase. But for right now, if you want the Black Ops Pass, which allows you to get all the DLCs, the future DLCs for free, then you need to get the Digital Deluxe Edition, Digital Deluxe Enhanced Edition, or the Pro Edition. So yeah, I'm really happy that people seem to forget about that. But at the same time, it's kind of, I'm not choosing sides here, but it's kind of like a bad thing for other people who have already pre-ordered the game itself, the $60 version, and yeah, so I kind of feel bad for them. And when I first heard about this, I wanted to see if I could wait a little bit longer to see if they changed their idea about the Black Ops Pass before the game releases, or even before the beta comes around. And but it turns out that I kind of stopped waiting, and just pre-ordered the digital deluxe edition. Yeah, so I pretty much spent $100 on that, $110 actually, if you round it off, and stupid tax, state tax shit. But anyway, yeah, I did manage to pre-order that, and then like within a couple weeks later, I did manage to pre-order The Walking Dead, the final season, which I cannot wait to play for you guys. But yeah, so I'm just, I don't know, like I think that it's funny that people were mad about the Black Ops Pass being not a standalone purchase, and that there was a lot of people doing like the Black Ops, like I forgot what it's called, but it's where like people are kind of going on strike where they're not going to pre-order the game or even buy the game when it comes out until the Black Ops Pass happens to be a standalone purchase. But once at San Diego Comic-Con today, or freaking any other day that you might be watching this, Treyarch has announced that there is a Pro Edition, and that it costs $200, which, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm not gonna pay for that. I'm sorry, I already spent $100 on the digital deluxe edition. I'm not gonna spend an extra $200 for the same game, just with a couple new items. But yeah, so because of them announcing the Pro Edition, everyone seems to forget about the Black Ops Pass and everything, like the whole strike, just everything, and they were just everyone's just dropping 200, 100, they're pre-ordering away, and this is actually pretty smart of Treyarch. I'm actually surprised that well done, you managed to make people forget about the downfall of pre-ordering Black Ops 4 by tricking them, let's say. And I'm actually proud. I'm well, not so much as proud, but amazed. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm not gonna say that you guys shouldn't pre-order it. I'm not saying that you guys should. It's up to you guys if you want to do so or not. I've already done it, and I've also pre-ordered another game, and I'm trying to get some more money to pre-order another game. But that's just me. So if you guys don't want to, then don't. If you guys want to, then do. But that's all I have to say for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, kick the hell out of that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in my future videos. And until then, remember, when in doubt, zigzag it out.